special program in living color on NBC.
September 1934. And when George V got up to speak, the name was still a secret.
As a sailor, I have deep pleasure in coming here today to watch the launching by the Queen of this great and beautiful ship. And today we can send her forth, alive with beauty, energy, and strength. I am happy to name this ship the Queen Mary.
The Queen
This program was pre-recorded in its entirety.
Pre-recorded.
California and coast to coast from Times Square in New York. You're invited to New Year's Rockin' Eve '74. hosted by George Carlin, starring Billy Preston, also starring Tower of Power and Linda Rondstadt, with special guest stars, the Pointer Sisters. I'm Dick Clark, live from Times Square. New Year's Rockin' Eve 74 is brought to you by Dr. Pepper. Once you try it, you'll love the difference. And sugar-free Dr. Pepper, the guilt-free indulgence. One way or the other, you'll love Dr. Pepper.
Angela! Se tu non provi, io sì, ammazzo! Provi per sì, sì,
Dr. Pepper. It looks like a cola, but it tastes different. And millions of people who've tried it love the difference.
Ladies and gentlemen, your host for New Year's Rockin' Eve 74, George Carlin.
Thank you very much, and welcome to New Year's Rockin' Eve 74 and the Queen Mary, a ship which last year was at dock. I believe 6.5 million people paid $1.5 million to walk on a ship that isn't going anywhere. So maybe we do need another year, and we're here to see it in right. We got great talent this year. Billy Preston. Yeah, the Pointer Sisters. Linda Rondstadt is with us. Dick Clark reporting from Times Square, New York City. And to start things off,
Tower of Power!
Trick bag and ease on into hip bag, but you ain't just exactly sure what's hip. Started to let your hair grow. It's been thinking about the top of your wardrobe, but somehow you know there's much more to the trip. What is hip? Tell me how that if you ain't getting up. What is hip? If you really hip, the vibe's really in the truth. You in the hip, maybe you in the hip. What is hip? Sure better think about it. What it is. What it is. What it is. Sometimes this is what it ain't. You a new you, and maybe even manage to raise your conscious level. Like trying to find the right road. One thing you should know, what's hip today might become passing. What is hip? Tell me how man, you think you know. What is hip? You really hip. The passion is in the show. You in a hip trip. Maybe hip is hip. What is hip? Party, y'all. Might as well put your hands together. Party with the Tower of Power. Cause it sure ain't no harm to feel good, you know?
Tower of Power will be back with us a little bit later. We'll also have Dick Clark reporting from Times Square in New York City. Times Square is where 42nd Street is, and actually that's about as much time as you'd like to spend on it. 40 seconds. But on New Year's Eve, lots of people, and he's in the building, so he's safe. Dick?
Safe is a relative thing, George. It's a little cold in the 30s here in Times Square, and there are a lot of people down there between 44th and 45th. We're atop One Astor Plaza, overlooking Times Square on a very cold and a very rainy night in New York. You're a lot better off out there in Long Beach, California, aboard the comfortable Queen Mary. Look at those people. About 15 minutes ago, they were nowhere. You couldn't see them anywhere. Then from out under the marquees of the theaters from all over the place, they appeared as if by magic. And I cannot for the life of me figure out why they're there, because it's cold, it's miserable, but they're in a great frame of mind. They're ready to welcome in 1974 for the great hullabaloo. With umbrellas, with placards, with signs and everything. Back we go once again to continue all the way along and check in with us live here at Times Square. Back to California.
Well, how are you? I'm your captain on the voyage here, Captain Flotsam. We'll be sailing for Southampton, Le Havre, Loch Ness, the Whirlpool, East Atlantis, and several other non-scheduled stops which take place from time to time. Don't want to worry about that. After that, we'll be heading right back to home base here in Tulsa.
What are you doing?
Meloni McGarrett, or the great mountain god, Hothead Pookie, will be angry.
You no mercy, no love in your hearts.
You go away!
Do anything to save her. Then you must drink of the sacred potion. Let them tear the flesh from my body. But that...
I would not ask you the thing. We will perish together.
Together. Filoni, nothing's too much to save you.
That's great. Dr. Pepper. It looks like a cola, but it tastes different. And millions of people who tried it love the difference.
Lonely?
Hey, Lonely.
Hey! Honey! Who's they on it?
The Pointer Sisters were so anxious to do this show, they arrived early in a hollowed-out log. And they insisted on singing up on deck. Now, the sponsor wanted them indoors, so a little talking, a little compromise. We have a little indoors, a little outdoors. And here they are indoors, the Pointer Sisters.
I dream of Jeannie with the light brown hair, and there's no place like home. Mammy and Pappy. I mean, I've been wondering how I know to find a good old record, a good gold record I could pick to hear. But it's clear that these days, they just don't make them. Some folks break them just to spite me. You know that the second lane and made it a 6-lane freeway, telling me, baby, it's me way too far. Well, I know when I'm deep, God of those take my Now, wait a minute, folks. Jude, they're watching you. Show them what you can do. Get on down. Get on down, honey. I don't know. Yeah. Lower. Okay. The new ball. Oh, song, Sally, go song. They take me back away into my younger days. Those old songs. Now, brother, you can't try to tell me you like these new songs better than tried true songs. I know that I never had one of them yet with my face. I know that I never had one of them yet with communicate slow down dirty. Good night, the close of the day. Now there's a song that really said the things I want to say. It's like to me when I was younger. You and I hold up down and hum a melody soft and love. Feeling good the thought of you, girl. And all this rock and roll, you know it doesn't mean a thing to me. Oh, wait, Dad, and without you, baby, baby, I like to hear the songs we have sung. I'm just fine. I hear an old time song, it makes me hum along, and
in the middle of a segregated area is too bad for people because they don't get enough contact with the other culture, whatever it is, down 7 or 8 blocks. We lived on the borderline, man, between Harlem and Columbia University in our little neighborhood. Little Irish neighborhood, hey. Older guys would say, this here used to be all Irish. Was that before the Indians? Oh, yeah. And we right next to Harlem. We were so proud of the values we saw in the street there that we called our neighborhood White Harlem. It was a neighborhood, only 7 people in the neighborhood, man. That was it. Sounded bad. You kidding? You'd be downtown, some guy say, what neighborhood you from? White Harlem. Hey, you know, it doesn't matter what you call yourself. First of all, politics is all symbolism about white and black. Good and evil, absence of light, presence of light, white and black. We ain't white and black. We are pink and brown. And various shades in between, right? You take 5 Anglo white guys, and I mean white guys like me that burn and peel and blister, and Margaret Mary comes over, can I peel you? Peel yourself, man. Look for the air holes. You take 5 white guys like that, Anglos, man. Really European numbers. And let them hang out with 5 black guys from them. And you'd find at the end of the month that the white guys are starting to talk and walk and stand and act a little like the black guys do. You never see the black guys saying, well, golly, we won the big game today. It was fun.
Have you heard about Long and Silky? The conditioning lotion for long hair. Just for long hair. Unfrazzles, detangles, silkens and shines. Makes your ends look so together, you could swear they've been trimmed. Clairol, Long and Silky. For girls who never want to cut their hair.
It is said that moderation is the key. Yet, the people seek something they can enjoy always, without guilt. Now there is that something. Sugar-free Dr. Pepper. It is delicious, free of unpleasant aftertaste, nearly free of calories, and completely free of guilt. You seek the answer, my friend. Look inside.
Although I like bluegrass and a couple other kinds of country music, my favorite is what I call urban country. There's a new kind of city vibes in country music, and one of the nicest lady voices I know, Linda Rondstadt.
Have gone and left
see what I got for you here. Now, I'd say that all this equipment, I'm trying to tell you on the level, you know, because you're going to go a long ways in this boat. I don't know what most of this stuff is about or what it's for. But I do know one thing. I found out over the years it's very important when it comes to scientific safety. To look around and see if there's anything that's going to put the Jonah on you. Sometimes there's a picture of your mother in the room. Never catch the train. Can you follow me over here for half a second? My good luck charms are missing. Where are they? I find that the only way I can ever set sail is with a collection of religious medals and pagan statues and other mojos. Every time I ever went down at sea, every ship that crashed that I was in command of, I always escaped. Because I put my faith in Mr. Mojo. Sure. Private fires, explosions. Sometimes it's just an ordinary head-on collision, you know, and you go down fast, right in a drink, 300 dead. And, oh, Mr. Mojo, I'm usually out before the first 4 or 5.
Angela! Se tu non provi sì, ammazzo provi per più sì,
Dr. Pepper. It looks like a cola, but it tastes different. And millions of people who've tried it love the difference.
When it was decided that on this show it might be a good idea to see some of the famous days of the Queen Mary on film, some nostalgic newsreel clips, we felt it could stand a musical accompaniment, and Billy Preston was asked to provide that, and he will right now, as you watch and listen.
See through. Take you on a sea cruise. Take you on a sea cruise. Take you on a
Now, we better have some trouble balancing the ship. There's too many people are standing on one side of the boat. Mostly people throwing up. And most people that are right-handed, when they throw up, they run to the left. The guy's left-handed, he runs to the right. It's only natural. So as it is now, the starboard side has hardly anyone over the rail, and we're loaded with people on this side.
Tastes different, and millions of people who tried it love the difference.
You see over here phones, a lot of phones. I don't know if you see them or not. There's over 4 phones there, well over 4. Somewhat in the range of 4 to 21 phones. A lot of people, I say, what are they for? What are they for? They're for phone calls.
New Year's Rockin' Eve 74 will continue following station identification.
See the Rose Bowl, followed by the Orange Bowl, New Year's Day on NBC.
Hello, I'm the cooking lady with a marvelous dinner idea for these hectic holidays. Take your roasting pan, your skillet, your mixing bowls, and get rid of them. Just get Kentucky Fried Chicken, the Colonel's salads, his mashed potatoes and gravy, his desserts. It's a delicious, complete meal. And cooking is such a drag anyway. Well, bon appetit, or as the Colonel says, seasoned greetings.
Hello? Good morning. I'm your future.
Yeah, my who?
Your future.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to run.
Yes, the present does keep you quite busy. Still, you can't help wondering what's in your future.
Well, could you just give me a little hint?
Well, there's that country place, you know, the one down by the lake.
Yeah.
Now, speaking as your future, I'd say buy savings bonds now in the present. Well, be seeing you.
Oh, wait a minute. Hello? Hello?
The Future Winter Sports, tonight at 8:30.
Dr. Pepper has just put 10 great sounds on one great album, The Sounds of 73. There's Angel by Aretha, Could it be I'm Falling in Love by the Spinners? Yes, We Can by the Pointer Sisters. Brother Louie by the Stories. Funny Face by Donna Fargo. And Pillow Talk by Sylvia. To get this great album, just send $1.50 for record, $3.50 for tape to the Sounds of 73. Post Office Box 1973, FDR Station, New York, New York, 10022.
Psst. I'm ready for anything. Psst. I'm ready for anything. Mommy. I'm ready for anything. Psst.
I'm ready for anything.
Psst. When I haven't got time to wash my hair, I get it clean with Psst. Clairol's Instant Spray Shampoo. All you do is spray, fluff, wait a few minutes, brush, and you're ready for anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pointer Sisters.
Because my man turned me down. Then he said I knew from first you were my love, cause my heart really blew the day you caught my eye. I hope that was you would never say goodbye. I was afraid after night when every day I found your love and nothing but hey, baby, I'm gonna tell you about the love that you're hugging next week on the birthday. Won't pass by till your day come to ride. Yeah, don't make this little story screw you do. One of my tell you something that'll really go you over. Maybe there's a story you do. Cause it'll be real soon and some that frog got a kind crush on me. Losing, how do I do one man be? Oh, little darling, real falling. Got to go see a day, I'm gonna get carried away. This thing's gonna be mine someday. Just a little buckle, little love, little nectar, little baby. Every time you open it, right up you did. Let's up the little promise, little try to start a little front of it. Now just gonna love you, that's it. Love, baby, love, baby, love, baby, love, baby, love, baby. Love my heart. Ooh, just a word, baby, and I love me, get away from now. I know, baby, I know, baby, I know you're the one, yes, you're the one I knew when the best was breaking his head. Live down in bed, that's where I do call it comfort. Oh yeah, just every other way how you take away you got to every last lady, this little bit of sounds easy. Little lady that brings through the stream. How blessed it was. Let it touch them a bit. What's up, look at what I give you. I love you, lover, I love you, lover. Should this go out? Take a look at me, boy. Take a look, take a look, take a look, take a look, look at me, look around, look out. Do it. Yeah, we go. Take a look, take a look, take a look. Look at me, look at me, now I see that I'm gonna play around because my man get out this bed that I do from first. My love, look at the door and cover.
I think George was a pain in the neck because it was never finished when you wrote it. G-E-O-R-G-E-O-R-G-E. It never felt complete, you know? Something's missing. And then they whipped Georgie Porgy on you for 16 years, every day. No one else had a dopey rhyme. Ralph, Edna, Quake, nobody. Well, Quake. I did. Georgie Porgy put me by. Kissed the girls and made them cry. Why? When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away. How do you deal with that? They kept saying, let George do it. Let George do it. Let you do it. I don't do that. And then there was an expression called Real George. It was cool for about a week. Just a minute. Funny how words go away. I was talking about this other. There are words we should have to improve. Refrigerator freezer is entirely too long. It should be refrigedizer. Easy to say. Let's say, how about a word for near-fetched? We all know far-fetched, so well, it's something obvious, something very near-fetched, girl. I didn't realize that. And I insist, and if you only have one M&M left, you have an M. It says so right on it. Hey, man, they screw words around so bad. They talk about irregularity.
Oh, I hope the kids don't come over tonight, all right? I'll tell you, Marge. I've got occasional irregularity.
All right, well, I'll even accept that one. Then they tell me jumbo shrimp. I stare at the menu. Jumbo shrimp. That's like saying military intelligence. The two words are mutually self-exclusive. It's a word like, when you're on the Mike Douglas show, you're a guest host. I don't mind the language changing, but I don't like it running out of control. There are some words that disappeared, you know. Words we were using a few years ago. Not obsolete words, but they're gone, yeah. We used to listen to rock and roll. Now everybody's listening to rock. Whatever happened to roll, man? Gives me the same feeling when I'm walking through Sears and I wonder what they did to Roebuck. Well, anyway, words that are needed for actions or things which have no name at present. The two lines that come down your upper lip, two little flesh lines reaching from your nose to your lip. They don't have a name, man. They're just two lines. I mean, if you call it out and tell them you cut yourself there, where'd you cut yourself? Oh, well, you know those two lines coming down from your nose? Something else there's no word for. That thing that happens on a crowded sidewalk when you're about to collide with a guy and you both make the wrong impression or correction, rather. Twice, it's like... There's no name for that. I mean, if it happens 3 times in one street, and you want to tell somebody about the coincidence, say, what happened to me, wife? You don't even go like that on the street, you know? I heard a commercial for semi-truck drivers. And I thought, what is a semi-truck driver? A guy who doesn't complete the course. Could be a little guy. I found out it's a man who drives the right half of the truck. Semi-boneless ham? Explain that. Semi-boneless ham. I said, got bone in it? Okay, it's bone. It's only half a bone. We cut it in half. It's a semi-bone. Well, you can't divide a bone like that. That's like crumbs. If you bust a crumb in half, Jack, you ain't got 2 half crumbs. You got 2 crumbs, man. Parental cliches. You heard. If you lost those keys, please, St. Anthony, help me find my keys.
Well, they just didn't get up and walk away, did they?
And your mother would say, get down, okay, you'll break your neck. The worst accident thinkable was the one she chose, all the mothers. You want to break your neck? And it never happened. Nobody ever heard of a broken neck. I never heard of one as a kid. No broken neck. You'll break your neck. Get down off there. The only other kind of accident there was putting someone's eye out. Put down that stick. You want to put somebody's eye out? Break your neck. Take off that sweater. You'll catch pneumonia. I love you, purpose.
You got your on, y'all. It ain't no harm but feel
Thing I want to remind you of, and this is important. One of the seamen, a homicidal maniac, has escaped from a small crate in the forward hold. He's armed and he's dangerous. He has a complete knowledge of the ship. So if you should see him, don't try to take him along. Because he's also suffering from smallpox. So to sum it up, the homicidal maniac loose on board has smallpox. Have a nice trip, and I hope your voyage will be bon. You gotta turn around before we hit the floor.
This is the Chloral Herbal Essence Shampoo experience. You think you're in a garden of earthly delights. You smell juniper and birch leaves and melissa. Beautiful things begin to happen to the inside of your head, and your hair becomes crystal clean and shining and wildly fresh. The most beautiful shampoo on earth. Chloral Herbal Essence Shampoo with natural protein. Experience it.
Everyone knows that too much of a good thing can be bad. And I've learned that when you indulge yourself, there's usually a price to pay. But not always. Sugar-free Dr. Pepper tastes delicious. And you can drink as much as you like because there's no sugar, no unpleasant aftertaste, and almost no calories. It's nice to know there are still some things you can indulge in and get away with.
A lot of people have wondered if the Pointer Sisters are really sisters. But I don't think it matters the way they sound. The Pointers.
And every time you got to cook, and everybody started looking. I can't stop telling me with the getting the blow goes hopping in it every minute. It was a pretty kind of sound, really giving every pound, and then acting like the greatest cat around. Everybody ducking and they had 'em really drinking like they did a lot of swigging from a gallon jug, and then it goes a while. Since the mist don't stop, and later on the little body started swinging.
Gotta get along, gotta do the coda. It's really the easy to see. Well, thanks a lot, but really, baby, I must split the scene, if you know what I mean. Hurry up, sing a little pony, I know. Say that's so. I said, hurry up, sing a little pony, we'll blow. Ride, 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 blowing really what a musical treat. Say that's so. It's going steady, what a wonderful feat. Ride, ride, ride. Giddy up, giddy up, go away. Giddy up, giddy up, what's going on? They don't think till they sing it till they read. Ride, pony, ride. Beat my well and die. Keep on singing, I think you're bringing the world. Play away. Could be.
The Pointer Sisters will be back later, and we'll have another check with Dick Clark, who's in New York. We're concerned for his safety. He's in the Times Square area. He's in the building, however. But that's not always safe either in New York. Dick, what's happening?
Say, what do you mean what's happening? It's raining. That's what's happening. However, there are a lot of people still out there happy about the whole thing. Why? I will never know. Deep in the heart of Times Square. Not where it's warm like it is in California with you, George, my golly. And in a few moments, the big countdown to midnight that everybody watches will happen live here on NBC. And we invite you to stay tuned for New Year's Rockin' Eve 74, continuing from California. Dick Clark live from Times Square with a big countdown coming up in just a moment or two.
Thank you, Dick. None of you people need an introduction to Billy Preston, but I'd like to introduce his equipment.
This little TV broadcast, which I like to call the 6-Bell Eyewitness Bridge Report, is being beamed into each and every one of your cabins. To make you feel more secure, I'd like to describe and familiarize you with some of the equipment here on the bridge. As you see, we've constantly got a map out at all times. Main thing you gotta have if you're going somewhere. A map. That's our map. Our position relative to the map right now is over here. Time to make a straight left turn. This is where we are in relation to the map. About an inch and a half from the edge of the world, so we'll be turning around tonight as you're sleeping and heading back the other way.
Well, the people at Dr. Pepper have asked me to be sure to wish each and every one of you a happy and safe New Year. And if anybody suggests having one for the road tonight, make it a Dr. Pepper. You know, like millions of people, you probably tried Dr. Pepper and love its different taste, but you may not have tried this. Dr. Pepper hot with lemon. It's surprisingly good. Just heat Dr. Pepper up and serve it piping hot with a slice of lemon. It's delicious. You'll love it. Even good in the Himalayas.
Ralph, if there was an abominable snowman, we would have found him by now. I mean, what? I think we found him. Hot Dr. Pepper with lemon.
On a cold day, heat up some Dr. Pepper and serve it with a slice of lemon. It makes a hot, tasty drink that's perfect for when unexpected company drops in.
Okay, time to cut back to Times Square and Dick Clark and find out what's happening in New York. How's it going? What's it look like?
Well, it's a little bit browner than usual.
Blue sky.
Yeah, there's a few lights out here, you know.
Brownouts, yes, the energy crisis. Let me ask you one thing. I lived in New York and never went near the place. And is this your first time or not? And how does it compare if it is?
No, actually, George, we were here last year, same time, same place, same rain, same cold. Nothing has improved, but there are a lot fewer people here this year than there were last year. What with the gas situation and the energy crisis, last year we had about 300,000 people in Times Square. This year they're considerably fewer. Let's get back to the Queen Mary for a second to check the scene there, right before midnight.
Come on! See ya!
We're back here at Times Square, Dick Clark live with a situation that will ring in the new year in a moment. Got to remind you that tomorrow, here on NBC at halftime, the Rose Bowl, Tower of Power will be there, performing, I hope, in a lot warmer climb than we have here. It's approximately 36 degrees as hundreds of thousands of people here in Times Square and millions of people the world over watch that descending ball atop the old Allied Chemical Building. In a moment, it'll be 1974, and we wish you Happy New Year! From Times Square, New York City, and from Long Beach, California at the Queen Mary. As our New Year's Rockin Eve 74 continues on NBC here in Times Square behind the barricades, hundreds of thousands of people welcoming in the new year in a freezing cold downpour. A lot fewer people this year. A lot of people stayed home watching as you are on television. Down there, the rain doesn't seem to bother them. The 1974 spirit abounds and everybody is happy as can be in Times Square. What's happening in California? Saint Auld Lang Syne. We welcome in a Happy New Year 1974. Thank you ever so much for joining us, even in the rain in Times Square. Back to the Queen Mary for another hour of fun here on NBC on a rockin' New Year's Eve 74.
We'd like to say thank you, mainly to the Queen Mary, to all of you who came here tonight, and the musicians and guests, and all of you at home. And don't let those resolutions get you down, because most of my resolutions are April 23rd, August 16th, and they're just as tough to live up to. Be here next year. That's it. Join us for New Year Rockin' Eve 75!
Looks like a cola, but it tastes different. And millions of people who've tried it love the difference.
New Year's Rockin' Eve 74.
has been brought to you by Dr. Pepper. Once you try it, you'll love the difference. And sugar-free Dr. Pepper, the guilt-free indulgence. One way or the other, you'll love Dr. Pepper.